the 2007 recession, and now the economical consequences of the 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine make us wonder what we should expect next, especially after going to the gas station. The price of crude oil reached all-time high of July 2008. The worst, it is going to get higher. We need to react. The sanctions imposed by Russia have an effect on the world's economy. Russia is the third world's largest producer of oil in the world, and the US the first world's consumer. Thus the direct effect. Added to the problem is the deteriorated relations with Saudi Arabia, which is the major producer of oil in the world. In 2018, the CIA concluded the murder of Jamal Khashoggi, a journalist and dissident of Saudi Arabia, was ordered by Prince Mohammed bin Salman. This started a feud that has led him to refuse aid of oil all along February. In March, due to the crisis, President Biden insisted on reaching new agreements. However, Saudi's de facto ruler rejects his calls, and on top of that, says that he doesn't care about the US. Besides the Khashoggi case, they expected the West to condemn Yemen. Consequently, Prince Salman has considered trading under China's currency, the yuan. China has been supporting Saudi Arabia for a few years now. They have been interested in better negotiations. Thus, the foreign ministers of both countries met on March 23, 2022. Trading under the yuan is not likely to happen soon because China itself has $1 trillion worth of investments in the US Treasury. This doesn't diminish the weakness of the dollar currency being pointed out. China is the second largest donor in the world. More than 150 countries around the world have a Chinese debt. Lending about $1.5 trillion in direct loans and trade credits makes them the world's largest official creditor. This is more than the official lenders like the World Bank, the IMF, and others combined. On the other hand, the US is the country with the highest public debt, $30 trillion. Years ago, the dollar was based on the gold standard monetary system that links the amount of dollars to the equivalent possession of gold. It ended in the 1970s when the fiat currency system started. This system is simply derived from the relationship between supply and demand and the printing of paper money arbitrarily. This plan permitted the US to negotiate with Saudi Arabia in 1974, oil for weapons, and then stabilize the crude oil prices for the next decades until these last events. The US dollar is still the global currency, reason why we probably neglect to see that devaluation of it. For example, the first automobile is considered the Ford Model T. That was 100 years ago, and it was worth around $850. But today, that same amount of money is worth so much less that you could just buy 4 tires and a battery and nothing more. The cost of living goes up, and eventually so will wages. But in the meantime, we all have to work harder or settle for less. In the beginning of the millennium, the first digital currency called Bitcoin appeared. Digital currencies, usually called cryptocurrencies, are volatile, which means that they can increase or decrease in value without patterns, indicators, nor specific time frame. However, the number of users has never decreased. 66.7% of crypto users own Bitcoin today. Cryptocurrencies are defined by a specific amount, meaning there is a limit. Traditional currencies, on the other hand, are issued considering the economic circumstances, which means that they can print out paper money upon discretion without having limit. This is what causes that devaluation of currencies and the inflation of economies. Since Bitcoin has a limit, more people have wanted to acquire it, generating exponential growth on short and medium terms. Being simple about it, let's compare purchase power. In December 2013, a Bitcoin was worth $1,100, meaning you could buy tires and a battery for a car. In 2017, a Bitcoin was worth $17,000, meaning you could buy a small car. In 2022, a Bitcoin is worth $40,000, giving you the power to buy 2 small cars. Bitcoin is like possessing gold because it has a volatile price. But over time, it will definitely be in higher value. In 2025, it is estimated that 1 billion people will use Bitcoin. According to the general statistics, it is estimated that a Bitcoin will be worth $500,000 in 2027. There are pessimists saying that this is the end of the dollar. It definitely isn't. It is not the first crisis the US has encountered. One thing is certain. It is a very good time to start investing in future options. Even the White House has opened up to cryptocurrencies. This was done in the most suitable time after all the facts previously seen. The White House officials wrote, "The United States must maintain technological leadership in this rapidly growing space." Thank you for watching this video. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and share.